Yo, what's up? This Fade Trading. Welcome back for another watchlist preview of September the 6th stock market watchlist. Um, First of all, let me get started. I'm not a financial advisor. None of these stocks that I'm about to say, you either want to long or short them because I'm not certified in anything. I just can give you my predictions of what this stock is about to do, but at the end of the day, nobody knows what will happen. So just get that clear. Let's start off. GME is the first stock on the watch list. Well, SUPV was a short I took into the close yesterday. Um, we'll talk about that on Saturday. But just to make sure you know, I had a little bit of a mess up with my P&L because I screenshotted it, but I forgot to put it into Paint because I'm not an IT expert or anything. So yeah, the first 2 days of the week, there's Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll probably not be able to see my P&L. But I'll just tell you what it was. And I guess you gotta have to, trust me on that one. I lost on the first day, won yesterday, so I'm about break even, which is not a good sign of good trading because when you lose, you want to lose small, and when you win, you want to win bigger. Kind of messed up with that. Let's see what today brings. So GME, it has earnings this after hours, so you don't want to hold position overnight, either long or short, if the company has earnings, um, scheduled for the day. So you just want to have a nail and bail or hit and run mentality on that one. To me, I mean, it's just forecasting or however you want to call it. It has two pretty big green days on big volume. So it what I used to see is when a stock is strong before earnings, the earnings will be. I mean, not the earnings will be bad, but the reactions to the earnings will most likely be bad. So that's just what I witnessed so far. So yeah, it had two big green days. Yesterday's day was huge. Day was huge. So I actually tried to long it over the ABCD intraday consolidation, but I missed it, missed the entry, and then I got a little bit nervous to give back profit, so I skipped on it when it came back down. Would have been a nice trade, um, but I skipped on it. So today my mind is on a short because it's so overextended. The problem is it has 95% institutional owners, so you probably have to fight against some algos and shit. Um, the volume is alright, 70 million on a $16 stock. That's decent. But I'm looking for as usual, either overextended gap down short or a failed follow through momentum short. Uh, to be honest, I prefer the 17 over and under failed follow through, but I'm not sure if it gets there. Right now, let's see what the after hours were like. I mean, it's holding the highs at 1642 now. So maybe we can have a push out in the morning towards the 17 level to take a short on a lower high. But we'll see. That's just just my watch list. How everybody trades it, you gotta figure out on your own. AOBC is the next one on the watch. So I told you yesterday about the NVTA struggle that I had a couple of days. So let me pull up the chart. Um, it had this huge run up. You know, I've been shorting on this gap down day, and I've been shorting somewhere around I don't even know where. I think I took two or three shorts where I lost on this one. Because I was fighting it. I was expecting to go down every time I tried to hit it, but that's the wrong mindset. Wait for the crack and then take part of it. And the clear crack was right on this day where it came back down from 1548 towards 1462. That's a clear sign of weakness. Then got it back up, put in lower high, and you can fade it all day. So I didn't took the short yesterday. I was trying to hit it on. I think I was trying to hit it here or here, but I missed it. Then came the flush, and I really didn't want to chase it down here. I took another short in here, got squeezed. And I took the short in here, but still stopped out prematurely because it was just a revenge trade for me. Then I got the flush. It's not even that big of a flush for the price. Um, but yeah. So let's get back to topic. AOBC. That's pretty much the same issue with like NVTA. I keep shorting it. It's still an earnings winner. Usually you're not supposed to short earnings winners. Um, but I still do. I don't know, because I'm a stupid asshole. Got burned a couple of times. That's the stock that ruined my Tuesday, and it almost ruined yesterday. So I might step away and I might step away today because it doesn't do anything good for me. But I mean, if it cracks this 1415 area, it can get a flush towards 1350 ish or something. But to be honest, I mean, percentage wise, it's not big of a move. I mean, if you grab 1,000 shares of it, at least for me, that's decent money. Taking like, depending on the open or just short it at 1450, 15, you can get like $300-400 out of it. But I mean, I might step away from it because it's more of a revenge trade for me again. So the next one is PRQR. Had a huge gap with a huge green day on FDA approval. Right now, after hours was pretty weak. It's down 12% already, and after hours alone. Yeah, I'm looking for a gap down short, but the thing is, if it opens up at 15 area, it will it will have SSR triggered right away. So there will be, kind of tough to get fills on. It's the uptake rule, if, in case you don't know, so you cannot short the bid. You have to wait for a buy into YASK to get the short out. So that's a pain in the ass most of the times because stocks tend to spike or squeeze. Especially this one. This has like a 15 million float. Traded 6 million shares yesterday. But the idea behind this trade is, it had a run up, decent run up, consolidated a little bit, had the FDA approval with a big gap. I mean, really not that big of a pullback at the open for profit taking. Held gains, squeezed the shit out of people late day. So nobody had really any stress to think about taking profits in it. And now when it gaps down, if like to the 15 area, people will be like, "Oh man, it was up like $2 more yesterday evening. Let me just take my profits in case it pulls back further." And that's the idea behind it. So many people will jump the boat if it's gapping down or showing signs of weakness because everybody wants to secure their money. So that's the idea of it. Hit it, take the fade, run away. I mean, it has good news. So no reason for you to hold it and swing it for a couple of days on a short. That's not what I do. I wouldn't encourage anybody to do it. So let's jump on to the next SYBX. Um, SYBX, yeah. Not the prettiest chart. I mean, looking weak. All time lows, the other week. Been on a tail lately though, so almost doubled. Um, the volume. That's the main problem on this stock. The volume is shit. Only like 600,000 shares. 600,000 shares. But still, I'm looking for maybe you can get a gap up towards this consolidation area. Consolidating days on the same level is like almost the same as big volume day for resistance manner. I mean, yeah, the big volume days are pretty nice, but consistent volume on a level is almost the same. I mean, to be honest, I just see it right now. The volume is pretty inconsistent at that level. Below average, oh shit, only like 50,000 shares. So it will probably be tough with the liquidity on this one. Otherwise, in my eyes, a good short for the 1350 over and under. Um, yeah, we gotta see how the volume, yeah, and liquidity plays out. Uh, could be rough though. So, yeah, TLRY, marijuana stock. Once the sector momentum shifts, this can see a very hard crack. I mean, it tripled the money since middle of August. So that's like 300% in 2 weeks. Let's call it 3 weeks, to be defensive. But fact is, for me, there are no shorts in it because just can't seem to find any locates. But otherwise, you can short the shit of it. But be mindful of a squeeze or anything. I mean, yeah, it's extended. Yeah, it gapped up every single day for last 3 sessions. Had a huge spike and flush. Um, it's a good short once it cracks, but you can burn your hands on the way up. GALT is the last one. Ah, no, not the last one. For me, it's more like a momentum shift play. You had to run the fade, the supernova. I mean, for me, it's a supernova because it went from three to the nines. That's like 300% in a matter of weeks. Then it came back down all the way to threes. Now we had like a, let's call it a dead cat bounce. I mean, I know it's not the right term for that one, but still, because it's not a pumped stock, I don't want to call it dead pump bounce or anything. But still, it's a bounce. It bounced, and now I'm looking to this consolidation area where it based at, or where it found support at 587 and 570s. And once it cracks, I suppose that it will see the flush and the fade. To be honest, I never held a short overnight because I just want to sleep tight. And as I said yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm not sure. Once you open up the account and after an overnight hold and you're down on a position, that will just get your brain fucked for the trading day. As soon as a bell rings. So I don't hold positions overnight that many times. On OTCs, it's different, but still. But so, but technically you can fade it because right, it's supposed to pull a deck the bounce. That's what we got now, and now the next step is the fade, probably towards the fours or threes. I mean, who am I to tell you? Because I don't know shit. I mean, I know something, but I don't know what the stock is going to do. I just can anticipate stuff. So that's what I anticipate that will fade to the fives, fours, maybe cracks as low, flush, but I mean it's a shitty stock. Look at this gap down from 13, is it? Nah, yeah, from let's call it 14 all the way down to 50 cents, and now from 50 cents back up to 10. Hell nah. Nah. So the last one on the list is CVM. But anyway, GALT has no shorts for me as well, so probably have to sit on my hands, forced to. Um, CVM, yeah, quite some lines on the chart. Been trying to trade it all week long, or since last week. On this break right here, missed it. I mean, I don't know why, but I keep missing plays. Even though I'm sitting in front of the screen, it's just like I wait too long to press the button, and then I tend to miss trades. The only ones I don't miss are the ones that don't work. But that's the stock market for you, huh? So had a push, consolidated, is near the heights of the push, and I would say you can long it for a breakout over 306. Next resistance is 360s. I mean, I don't want to say that it will reach it today or anything, but you can take the breakout and then see where it goes. Let the chart dictate itself. I'm a little bit quick to take profits most of the time. Try to be working on that, but it's pretty rough for me. Especially if you had a very inconsistent week. So that's pretty hard then. But yeah, that's the game plan for me today. These, what is it? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 stocks. Um, Two, I'm pretty positive I won't get a short on because I won't find shares for it. So that's pretty much five on my list. One long, four shorts. SYBX, you gotta see about the volume and liquidity. But really, GME, PRQR, those are the ones that I want to be looking at right out of the open. So I wish you guys a very nice trading day today. It's Thursday. 2 days to go for the week. Um, Hopefully for me, I can turn the week around and end with a decent sized profit. Um, I don't know how you are doing this week, but I wish you all the best. Keep a calm head, keep a cool mind, and wait for the bell, wait for the setup. Let the setup come to you. Don't force trades, don't over trade. Um, and that's about it for me. So, oh yeah, I just wanted to talk you through the my goals, rules, and mistakes that I did yesterday, because I told you about it yesterday. So for 2 days ago. So I'll tell you for yesterday now. Um, I had pretty much the same rules. I want to take a break between what's it in American time. I mean, you can do the math your own. It's from 5 p.m. German time to 8 p.m. So that's a 3 hour break. Mm, that's probably 11 till 14. 11 till 2. So I wanted to stick to my setups. That's what I did. So that's that's a good thing. I sized down on the AOBC trades that I oversized at first, and I chased. So my mistakes was I overtraded, like I always do. I'm impatient when I'm having a winner. I broke my 3 hit rule again. I added once without houses money, so I added on a negative position, which I typically don't like to do, but I tend to do it. And yeah, I chased. That's what I already told you. So good things I did. I sized down smartly on the AOBC short I took, which I oversized, which I chased. I did everything wrong on that one, especially on the first entry. I was waiting for the gap down, as I told you. Got the gap down, but I missed my entry on 1435 ish or something. So I chased it down to 1419, and it only dropped till 1416. So that's typically, if you chasing a gap down, you'll get fucked. Um, then revenge, revenga. like 2110, I would say. Um, Now I lost the line. Yeah, if you chase a gap down, you get fucked, and then revenge traded it, oversized the position, but on a pullback, got out of half, waited for another confirmation of a breakdown, didn't happen, went red to green, stopped out, and yeah, that's how it went. Um, Another good thing that I did was I stuck to my setups that I wanted to play, and I took a break. So you can't just focus on mistakes. You gotta be positive about things. So that's what I'm working on as well. So yeah, that's fake trading for today. I wish you all the best for the day and the week. Um, and we'll see us tomorrow or hear us tomorrow. I wish you all the best. Holla.